Yeah, I think I've lost my mind. There's delusion, and then there's this. Anyway, Amad Diallo has been taking Man United by storm over the last couple of months, being praised on multiple occasions for his exceptional performances. As I was researching this video, I couldn't find anyone to compare Diallo to, but then I found something. Is it far-fetched? Yeah, probably. But it looks good in the thumbnail, so here we are. This is the story of Amad Diallo. On the 11th of July 2002, Amad Diallo was born in the south of Ivory Coast. He emigrated to Italy when he was young, and that's where he would start his footballing career. He joined his local club Boca Barco at the age of 12. He impressed many and gained interest from many Serie A clubs. He decided to move to Atalanta, where he would make his way up through the academy up until the age of 17, where he appeared in his first senior game for the club, coming on as a substitute against Udinese. He would make 4 more appearances for the club, scoring just 1 goal, before catching the eye of Man United boss Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who considered him as one of the most exciting prospects in the game. After a bit of back and forth, United managed to complete the deal for £18 million in January 2021, with nearly £20 million in add-ons, meaning the final package could rise to nearly £37 million. The second the signing was complete, people started asking the question, why would the club be willing to spend up to £37 million on a player who, before signing for United, had played just 76 minutes of professional football? This was just another one of those Man United signings that just didn't make sense. However, Ole denied those questions and complimented Diallo, saying it will take time for him to adapt, but his speed, his vision and his fantastic dribbling ability will stand him in good stead to make the transition. He made his first few appearances for the under-21s, where it was obvious he was better than playing in youth teams, as he would go on to score 3 and assist 3 in his first 2 academy games. He made a few more appearances in the senior team before being loaned out to Rangers at the beginning of the 21-22 season, where he would get a little bit more game time. However, he still sat on the bench for the majority of the games. However, what was to happen next would turn his career from a falling prospect to utter stardom. On the 31st of August 2022, Amad joined Championship side Sunderland on a 1-year loan deal. Despite it being a rocky start, he was given plenty of game time, and as a result, he learned from his mistakes and began to improve and perform. He won the EFL Player of the Month in December after scoring 3 goals in 5 games. He ended the season with 14 goals and 4 assists, helping Sunderland reach the Premier League playoffs. And despite his incredible free kick against Luton, they were knocked out of the playoffs as Luton were promoted to the Premier League. After the long wait, Diallo had finally had his breakout season. As he returned to United, the fans fell in love with him after seeing his exceptional Sunderland performances. He was included in their pre-season tour and was given the chance to show fans how much he had improved. And he did exactly that. Everything was going to plan, but then something happened. In a pre-season game against Arsenal, he picked up a knee injury, ruling him out for the first half of the season. This was a huge blow, as now his chance to shine was put to a halt. He returned to football 5 months later. However, he wasn't really given a chance to play. He either spent most of his games on the bench or was subbed on later in the game. But that was until the 17th of March, where his entire career was changed forever. Diallo began on the bench for the FA Cup quarter-final game against Liverpool. After one of the most climactic games ever, the game was brought to extra time. Harvey Elliott scored in the 105th minute, and after Rashford scored the equaliser, the unthinkable happened. Diallo scored in the last minute to give United a dramatic 4-3 win. Overnight, Diallo had gone from a rising star to the top of the stardom ladder. So you think, surely, after this incredible performance, he would surely be in the starting 11, right? Well, Ten Hag decided to bench Diallo the next game for Anthony. Yeah, that Anthony. And it wasn't just this game. He was benched game after game. It was like all his work meant nothing. Despite not playing the FA Cup final, he capped off a rather successful season with United. His strong attributes like his dribbling, his progressing, his passing and his shooting were all starting to come to light, and people began to see the sheer potential he had. This brings us up to the 24-25 season, where after an incredibly strong pre-season, Diallo had finally been given a space in the starting 11 over Anthony, bringing us up to the present day. So now it's time to address the big elephant in the room. Why have I decided to compare Amad Diallo to Lionel Messi? Well, it's complicated, but hear me out here. Diallo has many strong attributes. When he plays, you can see that. He has a rather unique yet effective style. He enjoys dribbling up the pitch, then either laying it off, cutting it inside to shoot, or keep dribbling so he can win a foul, which worked well in pre-season. Now, if you try to find another player with similar attributes to this, it wasn't easy. At first, I thought Bukayo Saka, which is a fair shout as I think he has similar attributes. But Messi is the closest player I could find. Put them side by side and you can see how similar they are. Now, obviously, Diallo is nowhere near the level Messi is, and there is an extremely high chance that he will never be on the level of Messi. However, if he continues the way he does at United, I can easily see him ball out at United over the next few years and potentially cement himself as one of the club's legends. What do you think? Leave your thoughts down below, and while you're there, why not check out this video here around the scary truth about Rasmus Højlund that nobody is noticing. Thank you very much for watching, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you next time. See ya!